Now the basics that we've used for this little bride figurine can also be used for a variety of other figurines. You may have need to make an angel at Christmas time, or perhaps for a baptism, or possibly even a little fairy. And if you were to do that, you would need to add wings. So you would want to roll your gum paste, dust your work surface well with cornstarch so it doesn't stick. And this is when I like to use an impression roller that's got a fun lacy effect to it, just to make it pretty. But obviously even plain is beautiful. And then you can take and use a cutter. And this is a pretty basic flower cutter that you'll find in most any gum paste kit that has a multitude of cutters to it. And what you get is a beautiful lacy wing. Then you can take and let these sit for a while, just so that they firm up a bit before you add them. And then you've got a couple of wings to make an angel or fairy. Obviously, you might not like this particular shape. You can use a butterfly shaped cookie cutter if you like, if you prefer for the ends of the wings to not be as jagged. So you just use a butterfly cookie cutter, split it down the middle. There you go, you've got wings. Another option is to use another of the cutters from the flower making type sets. And this is great for if you're doing fairy type wings. It's a fun shape, like you would expect a fairy wing to be. Although with these, you may find that in addition to doing a set like this, which are lower type wings, or the lower half of a wing, you may want to add a second smaller part of the wing. And you could make this smaller just by cutting part of it and adding it down here in order to create a double wing. So you'll want to let these sit for about 15-20 minutes so they can at least firm up just a little bit. Then you'll apply a little bit of gum glue here at the base and then attach that to the back of your fairy or angel that you're making. So there you go. And of course, with a fairy or angel, you may want to add something else in place of the flowers. Flowers go well for angels, but for a fairy, you might want to have a little wand. You can cut out a tiny little star and use a stick of spaghetti to make a wand, brush it with a little luster dust to add some sparkle. So obviously, just like with anything, it's just up to your imagination. It's the only limit you've got.